of exam64 for course 27000. I'm doing it with a Mac. So let's connect the network folder. Let's check that I'm on scientific network. You can see open air, no, scientific network, please. See, courses, connect. Exam Coletti Paolo. Now in 2018, the network is reliable enough for you to work directly here, so you don't need to copy the files on your desktop anymore. Let's see, open companies, so not the other one. Open. In sheet list, save the table as PDF with your name on the lower left footer of each page. So first, page layout, page setup, header footer, custom footer. You Paolo Coletti. Ok. File, save as, PDF. Check that you are on the network directory. If you are somewhere else, please browse up the network directory or up to a place which you know very well. Save. Okay, it's going on. Fill column P with sales, column E divided by the sales of Fiat Auto, cell E2. Now I have to zoom so you will see it better. Equal E2 divided by E2, but the letter E2 has the dollars. Okay, fine, save. Read this point carefully before starting to type. Fill column Q with in debt if debt is larger than salaries and the company does not belong to the car sector. Fill it with cars if the company belongs to the car sector. Fill it with a dash in all other cases. Well, you can do either as I write, or you can start with fill it with cars if company belongs to the car sector and then do the rest. This latter solution is faster and easier, but I understand that most of you probably will do it as I write, and so let's do it as I write. If. So, where is it? Seller debt large N2 larger than K2 and, so I have to put some parentheses around here, and cars, the sector, different from cars. Alternatively, you can write not open parentheses O2 equal cars, close parentheses. In this case, I have to write indebted. Otherwise, if this one is equal to cars, I have to write cars, otherwise a dash. Okay, all the quotations. Oh, there is a missing parenthesis here because you can see it was not black. Okay, op. Fine, save. In a new sheet, build a bubble chart displaying only the first 5 companies in red and only the next 5 companies in green with production, sales and consumer goods. So pay attention to choose only the first 5 companies, otherwise the computer will stack. So production. Then I press command. On Windows you press control. Sales and consumer goods. Insert. Open. Okay, so first of all I will change it to red. Okay, now I check whether they are in the right order. So I have on the horizontal axis column E, and this is wrong because on the horizontal axis I should have column H. So H. On the vertical axis I should have column E, and as bubble size column I is fine. Okay. Now I have to add the next 5. So select data plus x values X values are column H, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y values, remove the equal 1, it's column E. And bubble size, remove the equal 1, it's column I. Okay, this should be green. Green. Okay, now on a new sheet, so I move the chart to a new sheet. Okay, save. Fine. In sheet solver, okay, let's go to sheet solver. Oh, we have a wonderful takeaway which produces pizza, piadina, and kebab. Your takeaway produces three kinds of meal. Each meal has to be cooked, packaged, and delivered. These are the time to do this operation in minutes. You have a maximum 4 cooking hours, 2 hours for packaging and 2 hours for delivery. So here I don't write 4 because these are expressed in minutes. I write equal 4 by 60. Okay. Here it's 2 by 60, so 120, and 120 here. Some other information. I may not produce fractional meals, and that's it. Okay. So I had to maximize clarity gain. Objective function equal. Now, if you have learned from the teaching assistant to use some product, you could easily, oops, no, there is an important thing missing, which are the quantities. Let's start with 1, 2, 3. Okay, now the objective function. Here, if you have learned from the teaching assistant to use some product, you can do it like this, which is fast. Otherwise, you do it manually. This one by this one, plus this one by this one, plus this one by this one. And this is your gain, your net gain, which currently is 38. Now the constraints. Okay, we have a constraints on cooking, on packaging, and on delivering. So, cooking time equal how many pizzas by how much does it take to bake a pizza, plus how many piadinas by how much does it take to bake a piadina, plus how many kebab by how much does it take to bake a kebab. Again, if you use some products, faster. However, since you're going to use the same formula again for packaging and delivering, it is not a bad idea to put some dollars here. No, yes. Here and here. At least on the 7th. You don't need to put on C, D, and E. Okay, it is 42 must be smaller or equal than the available time. Okay. Now, the same formula, as you can see, for delivery. The same smaller or equal. And the times, okay. Save, because 90% of the work is done. Data, solver, objective function, this one, by changing the cells, this 3. The constraints, add this one, smaller or equal to this one, add this one, smaller or equal than this one. I see that some of you choose all of 3 at the same time. If it works for me, it's fine. If it doesn't work for me, it's not fine. Okay. There is, however, one constraint missing, as if you can read, you may not produce fractional meals. So add another constraint. These 3 quantities must be integer. Solve. Track. Okay. So suggest to stop producing pizza, produce only piadinas and kebab. Fine. In a new sheet, import all the data from file medicines.csv, paying attention to set the appropriate decimal separator to dot. Well, if you have Windows, you can set the decimal separator of Excel to dot. If you have Mac, you should set the decimal separator of the entire Mac operating system to doc. But it's much easier to set it while you import it. So let's go to a new sheet. From text. Oh, luckily I'm on the network folder, medicine.csv, get data. Okay, let's look. It's evidently semicolon separated, so delimited, semicolon. Okay, next. And this is your possibility to change the decimal separator only for this importing, which is the case I will do now. Dot and comma here. Okay, finish. Cross your fingers. Okay, check that everything has been imported correctly, especially the amounts. Yes, it's fine. These are all the Italian medicines in 2011. All the possible Italian, this is an antibiotic. Save. I think we have done. I shut down Excel. I check that the file is really saved, not reopening again, simply looking today. Today, it means that I created this file today. Let's take a quick look at PDF. Yes, fine. And now let's switch to Access. Oh, I saw some of you double click here and are so lucky that Mac understands that it must open the VMware Horizon client, etc. But I prefer to open directly the VMware Horizon client and from there open the database so I'm sure of what's happening. So Access. That's it. And it's also a smart idea to open it before. Okay, now it arrives. Come on. Okay. Open other files. Browse. I go here on ubz01fst, courses, exam Coletti, Coletti Paolo, and I open the database. Enable content. Yes. Create query first that lists the products with their category and suppliers. Create query design. Categories, products, suppliers. Categories, supplier, and product. Run. Fine. Save. First. Create query second that lists all the customers whose company name includes ST in its name. Create query design. Customers. Fine. Company name. Here I zoom. Like, quotation, asterisk, ST, asterisk, close quotation. Fine. Run. Footer key, stay, Eastern connection, and then all the restaurants. Save. Second. Okay, I shut down Access. Shut down VMware. Okay, check that today. Okay, exam is finished.